where you don't even got access to all these beautiful women out here. You in a damn prison, in some bar, jack up, talking about, ooh, what that look
And today we're reacting to Folks Was Too Freaky by Bill Feezy. Now, I had got a comment saying something along the lines of where the Bill Feezy reactions, and it's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute, and so I was like, bro, that's what we're gonna do today. I had 2 other videos planned. If y'all want some more content and y'all don't know anything about my other channels, pull up to the Astral Dior Plus channel where you got more reactions, or different type of reactions, and go to the Astral Dior channel where you have my main channel videos. I love y'all. Let's get to it, bro.
So I wake up, I'm like, the hell they got going on with everybody posted up down there? I could grab my candy bar ASAP. I come back to the door. I'm like, man, what the hell going on? What the hell going on? Mexican dude bust out the room. He said he was jacking on the pictures of my mom. Jacking off on the pictures of my mom. I'm like, what the feezy? He was doing what? That's the thing, bro, about dealing with people on the inside. I told y'all before about the jackers, the dude that, you know, that's just how they do their time. They look at a female that they like.
They call them jackers?
They jack off, and in their mind, they think they really just smashed her. Like, they're
wow.
Telling people like, yeah, oh girl, yeah, that little thing hit. That little thing got some power.
What?
You know what I'm saying? But they be dead serious in their mind. They really believe they just blister pack something, right? You got some people.
Really?
Now I feel like this. This is my personal opinion on it. Whatever another person decides to do with their life, or I don't care. And when it comes down to prison, to doing time, the only time I have a problem with the way you do your time is if it's interrupting the way I do my time.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
As long as it's not interrupting how I'm doing my time, I don't give a damn what you do with your time. I don't care how you do it. You want to jack off on all these officers. If you want to fight people, you want to hit people with a candy bar, I don't care. Just don't be interrupting how I'm doing my time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you about this little dude named Jit. Now, I was all right with Jit. I ain't had no issues with Jit. Only thing about Jit was I felt like he was a little too freaky, and I feel like that would have interrupted the way I do my time. Now, what I mean by when I say he was a little too freaky, you got the dudes that, like I say, you know, they go jack off on the officer. Some of the officers sit there and look and let you do it. Some of them don't.
Wow.
But, you know, people would do that, and if they know you not on that, you know, they'll just, when they're around you, they won't even talk about it for real. You know what I'm saying? They'll just talk about it, or you will hear them talking about it with somebody else that's on the same type of timing as them. But Jit used to talk about it way too much, bro. I'm talking about, bro, 24/7. Whether you with it or not, that's all he gonna talk about. I'm talking about, he could just been undid that to a female, and then 5 minutes later, another female could come in. He finna jump up and go do the same thing again.
Damn.
Now, you know, I told y'all before, I don't care what a person do, but this is my thing, bro. If that's all you finna be talking about, if that's all you about to be doing, then I don't know, bro, because now I feel like you're too focused on the ultimate feeling that you get after doing that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're too focused on that. And, hey, if you placed in a situation where you can get that same feeling, but from a different source, I just kind of think you might still go for it because you're too thirsty for it. You know what I'm saying? So people like that that's too much into it, I try to keep them away from me. You know what I'm saying? I try not to, because I feel like they might have some funny business going on. So there was a situation once upon a time where Jit, you know, he's a black dude, and I can't remember the Hispanic dude name, but his roommate was a Mexican. Now, this is the thing. That's rare anyway, bro. You're not really about to see a black dude and a Mexican as roommates. You know what I'm saying? Because usually a Mexican gonna be in the room with a Mexican, black dude gonna be in the room with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But see, when you reach a point where the numbers isn't even, when the numbers start to get kind of odd, that's when, you know, it can just happen like that. Like it's two men to a room. So if you got 5 Hispanics in the dorm, 2 of them roommate. This last person got to be roommate with somebody that is Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? I believe it was more than 5 of them in there at this time, but the numbers was odd. So that's how he ended up being in the room with Jit. There was an issue with them once upon a time about some petty, simple stuff. I don't really remember what it was. It was something like some food or something. He trying to say he ate the food, but the other dude was like, man, we always, you know what I'm saying? If he opened a bag of chips and walk out the room, I eat some. It ain't like I'm stealing. We just do that. We roommates, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't rock like that with my roommates. But it was something petty. So, you know, one of the older dudes in the dorm came to me and was like, hey, bro, I'm trying to really get a move, you know what I'm saying? Let Jit move up there in the room with you and leave old boy in the room, the Mexican dude, let's leave him in the room down there by himself. I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. I'm like, all right, cool. I feel like I moved too fast, bro. Because I said, all right, cool, I don't care. Let's do it. Come on with it. But once he started moving his stuff in there, bro, I'm going to tell you what it was. He came up there with his mat. And I didn't care at first, bro. When he came up there with his mat walking past me, and I just looked down at him, you know what I'm saying? He's sagging real low. And on like the left side of his pocket, he had like a little stain on his pants. Now, you know that could have been anything, bro. But I instantly went to thinking about how he is what they call a mad jacker. That's a name in there for real. That
Mad jacker.
They call it a mad jacker if that's just all you do. That's all you talk about. That's all you think about. You just want to jack off jacket, they call you a mad jacker.
Damn.
So when I seen the stain on his pants, like I said, it could have been any stain. But I instantly remembered that this
They
is
call
a
him
mad
that.
jacker right
Yeah.
now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He is definitely a mad jacker. You know what I'm saying? That's when it started hitting me like, damn, Bill. Ain't no way in the hell I'm letting Buddy move in my room. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. I let him move up there. No, I don't like the way that look. I let him move up there. And we in the room. So I'm asking him like, so what's up? What happened with the Mexican? So he's sitting here trying to tell me a story. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The story don't even sound right. It sounds super, super, super fugazi. What he's telling me happened, like, you ever had a person tell you a story? They in the wrong 100%. They know they in the wrong, but they're trying to justify it and tell the story to make it seem like they in the right. Then they keep trying to ask you, yeah, bro, so how was I wrong? Do you think I was wrong, bro?
Yeah.
Do you think I was wrong? And I'm going to tell you, hell yeah. He didn't want to hear that. So he act like he ain't understand that, like he getting attitude with me. So he like, man, it's all right, bro, it's all right. Man, I'm about to go see what one of these was talking about. And went to peeping out the door, looking for like seeing if he could see an officer through the crack of the door. So I told him, I'm like, hey, bro, we not about to be doing that, bro. We not finna be doing all that.
Yo, for real, like, nigga, you looking for, what you finna pull your shit out and start jerking while I'm man, stop playing with me, man.
If you want to do that, you need to go out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go closer to the booth. But we not about to be doing that. Because I've been in this room for a minute. These females know I've been in this room. I don't want them getting me mixed up with you, thinking I'm peeping through doors like a damn stalker. We're not finna do that, bro. So you gotta get the respect.
Oh my god, this gonna be this
So
nigga funny as shit.
Today, he cool. He done brought up jacking off about 5-6 times. You know what I'm saying? I just try to ignore him. I'm like, this little dude retarded, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of ignore him off a little bit. I go to breakfast the next morning. This was the final straw. I go to breakfast. I usually wasn't even going to breakfast, but this morning I was about hungry as I went to breakfast. Came back from breakfast. Nah, my room is all right. When you come in the dorm, you got a big opening in the middle with some tables and TVs, and then you got 2 ways you could go. You could go right, and it's a flight of stairs. You could go left, and it's a flight of stairs. I go left. I'm already tired. I'm clutching the candy bar. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing going on. It's just we went to breakfast. It's dark. I always clutch the candy bar when I'm walking to breakfast, or whenever it's dark and I'm outside the dorm, because I can't see that good. It's already dark. But I got it in my coat. Like, I got my coat on, my hands in my coat, but I'm squeezing it in my hands. So I'm walking up the step like this. I'm walking with my head down, but just enough where I could see the steps in front of me. So, you know what I'm saying? If somebody trying to come towards me, I'm going to see their feet before they even get to me. But I don't know. I've always just used to walk with my head down sometimes. But like I say, it ain't down to the point you could just run up on me and bust me in the head. You know what I'm saying? It's up enough where I could see, but I usually walk around like this or something like that. So I'm walking up the steps, bro. I'm not paying no attention. I'm not thinking about nobody. I don't know. I don't even remember what I was thinking about. I'm walking up the steps, bro. This pissed me off so bad, bro. I came all the way up the steps. My door was cracked a little bit, but I wasn't paying no attention, bro. Door probably cracked like this much. The light not on, so it's dark. You know, now we used to take little rags and we might wet it a little bit, fold it up, and put it at the top of the door. So when we close the door, if we not trying to lock it, it'll just hold the door in place. Because sometimes if you push the door up, like the wind from the window or just whatever, it'll just kind of blow the door, make your door crack open a little bit. So we used to put that up there. So I see the door cracked a little bit. First thing I do, look at the top of the door. I don't see the rag. So I know in my mind that either the officer knocked it down because they be doing that goofy stuff. They come through and you got a rag up there, they might just knock it down. So either the officer knocked it down or I just didn't put it back up there this morning when I woke up for breakfast. I can't really remember exactly how it happened. I walk up, pull the door up. When I pull the door up, bro, dude jit. Now it's a female officer working. When I pull the door up, this is all I see, bro. The dude jit was like at the door, like this. And when I pull the door, he gonna hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Looking real crazy, bro. When I say I was so blowed, I pulled the candy bar out my coat. I said,
mad as fuck. Yeah, mad as fuck.
You tweaking. He talking about, nah, big bro. Man, I was so locked in on shouting. I say, bro, get out my room, bro. Because I'm looking at it like this. I didn't see you. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm out here in the day room where it's a bunch of lights. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My door is cracked open like that much. It's dark in the room. I can't see nothing, bro. The officer that's in the booth, bro, number one, the window is like clouded. Then there's no light on in the booth. It's super dark. Then it's bars all over the booth. So, and then the officer is running breakfast, bro. So she's not even sitting in the booth. She's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So she might go in the booth to pop some doors and then she's shooting right back out to go back on the walk to lock or unlock a gate. So now it got me thinking like, you've been in here doing this. I know the officer is not even posted up long enough for you to barely see the little bit of her you can. Who the hell you in here jacking on, folks? You know what I'm saying? It just made my mind, it just took my mind somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I told him straight up, say like, damn, bro, you gonna bear arms on me? You gonna pull out a knife on me? I say, bro, get out my room, bro. I'm not telling you that no more. Get your stuff, get out my room, bro. He like, where I'm gonna go? I'm like, hey, you better go back down there with that Mexican. That ain't got nothing to do with me. The older school dude eventually came up there when Jit went down there and told him what was going on. He like, bro, what's up? What's going on? So I tell him, I'm like, bro, this man was such as, you know, I tell him everything that happened. He was like, oh yeah, he tripping. I'm like, hell yeah, he tripping, man. I'll put his ass back down there with old boy. Whatever their issue was, bro, they just got to work that out. He can't be in the room with me, bro. I'm just not going to go for it. Another dude swapped roommates with him. I took the roommate this other dude had. He was a cool white boy. He came in the room with me. Jit went in the room with bruh. And like, he was in the room with him for like 4 days. And dude made an issue. Nah, he got to come out my room. He got to come on up out my room. And
this nigga just...
Dude say that he came back in the room. Dude, Jit told him he got to use the bathroom. Dude said he left out the room. About 10, 15 minutes. He said when he came back, he said he smelled, damn, how can I say that word and still be straight? He said he smelled jizz, basically.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
No.
Then you might not be old enough.
No.
But he said he came back in the room and he smelled jizz. So he said he went to ask him, dude, like, bro, what you got going on? What you smelling? Now he was like, Now you know if
He
your roommate
smelt
say,
it.
hey, let me use the bathroom real quick, and you step out and you know he about to handle his business, that ain't got nothing to do with you. He did it the right way, respectfully, asked you to leave out the room. He put the tissue in the door so he got his privacy. That's how you do it. But the thing is, if I come back in the room after 15 minutes and I smell
And you smelling shit.
then that means you didn't handle your business the right way. That means that your
somewhere
business is handled on something.
Something
That's
somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? So dude say he locates where the smell coming from, and it's a rag, just a regular rag that's hanging from one of the little hooks where you hang your rag up at. So he said he got real close to it and smelled it.
Oh,
You just got bust on the rag and just leave it hanging up there like that. What you got going on? So he said Jit jumped down and was like, oh yeah, I'm tripping, bro. I went to washing the rag up. So he,
bro, I would have been mad than a bitch. Oh my God, I would have been so mad, bro. Oh my God.
So dude ended up going back downstairs with the Mexican. So him and the Mexican, I guess they done worked it out. They done got everything figured out. You know what I'm saying? I guess everything copacetic with them now. There ain't no issues, ain't nobody tripping or none of that. So like I told y'all, everything been cool with Jit. We ain't been hearing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Him and his roommate ain't been having no issues. Everything been cool. One morning I wake up, you know, early like I usually do. I think this was a little later, actually, because I think I woke up, it was 5 o'clock on the dot. I usually be up 4:30, 4:45. I usually be wide awake. I wake up, and it's just something, I feel something in the air, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to get up anyway. I usually jump up, brush my teeth, step out the door, whatever. This time, I just stuck my head out the door before I even touched the toothbrush, because I feel like I felt something thick in the air, bro. I don't know what it was. I felt like it was something. But I stick my head out the door. I look downstairs. Well, when I stick my head out the door first, I turn my head to the right. I look around to the right. I don't see nothing funny. Turn my head back around to the left. I don't see nothing funny upstairs. I look downstairs. You got, I think it probably was like maybe 8 or 9 Mexicans in the dorm. You got them all standing outside of Jit room on one side of the door. Now you probably got like 20-something black dudes standing on the right side of the door. So I'm like, what the hell going on down here? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out. Like, what is it that they got going on downstairs? So instantly, you know, I got to grab the candy bar. Immediately. I grabbed it, come back to the door. Next thing I know, Mexican dude, they was standing like this, like in a standoff. But a few of them was talking. So it wasn't like, oh yeah, we about to kill each other. It wasn't like that. A few of them was talking. But it's still a standoff, bro. Listen. In the standoff, it don't matter who talking, how humble, how cool, nobody seen. The purpose of this standoff is, if it pops with anybody, one-on-one or not, we're all clashing. You know what I'm saying? So they standing down there. It's a few of them talking. Next thing I know, bro, one of the Mexican dudes that was Jit roommate busts out the room. Now I guess it was a few of them in there talking to them that I didn't know about, but dude bust out the room, and he said he was jacking off on pictures of my mom. You know what I'm saying? His whole face turned red, bro. So I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold up now. I went back in the room. I had to brush my teeth and think about this. I'm like, hold on.
I feel you. Because I know damn well you see some shit like that, you niggas, your first instinct is to flash tweak, bruh.
What the hell he just said? You know what I'm saying? I go in there, brush my teeth, wash my face, put my boots on, then I go downstairs. So a couple Mexicans done took the Mexican that just came out the room screaming into another room, you know, just to try to calm him down or whatever. So as I'm walking up on the crowd, I hear one of the Mexicans saying, yeah, man, that ain't right, man. That ain't right, man. Y'all got to put him on the dope. He got to go on the dope. You know what I'm saying? So I asked one of the guys, I'm like, fuck, what happened? You know what I'm saying? What the hell going on?
Jit,
like,
bro. Jit tripping.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Just go in there. Just go holler at big bro. So Big Bro is the dude that I said, the older dude. I just don't want to say his name for my own reasons. I don't want to say his name, so we just gonna call him Big Bro. So I walk in the room. Now you got the little dude Jit. He is in the corner. Big Bro and like 2-3 other guys like got him pressed up in the corner. They in his face. When I opened the door, Big Bro looked back, saying it was me, then went back to chumping dude up. Right here as soon as you walk in to the right is a mattress that we sleep on, folded up, and it was a big bag of property. Like you know, somebody's property got packed up and it's all tied up in the sheets and blankets and put down. So in my mind, I already know they done packed his property. Yeah. They getting ready to put him on the door. Probably finna spank him, but he definitely about to go on the door because all his property right here on the floor. So I know they just packed it up.
Bro, getting in all this trouble and bullshit because you can't stop beating your shit. Good God.
You know what I'm saying? I hear Big Bro saying, you talking about, so you better make it make sense. You better make it make sense. Ain't no way. We stand on this.
Fact.
And we rocking with you. You know we gonna ride with you. And your punk done let her put you on the door. One man. I'm like, what? Hold on. Now I'm confused. Because I just heard the Mexican saying some freaky stuff about dude was doing something with his pictures. I come in here, he talking about you letting somebody, one man, put you on the dope. So now I'm like, man, what the hell? Am I tripping? I'm thinking I'm tripping. Like, man, what the hell is going on here? So I just asked Big Bro. I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, what the hell going on? Cause what you saying and what I just heard is like two total different things. So he look at Jit. He say, tell the man what happened. So I'm just looking at Jit. He looking stupid in the corner. I could tell they done punched on him a little bit because he was looking at me like this. And then Big Bro did like that. He did like that. So I know Bro done hit him already. So he trying to cover his face up and stuff. So I'm like, what happened, bro? You know what I'm saying? He just looking at me for a minute. Then he was like, man, the man tripping, bro. I woke up in the middle of the night. I had to take a leak. He said, I got done, bro. And I jumped back on the bed. This man woke up tripping, geeked up on the cream, talking about I was jacking off on the pictures of his mama and his sister. So I'm like, what? I look at Big Bro, he like, that crazy, ain't it? I'm like, I'm saying, G, keep it G. Did you do that, bro? Yes or no? Don't lie to me. Don't look me in my eyes and lie to me, bro. Did you do that? So he was like, hell nah, bro. I'm telling you, he tripping. He geeked up on the cream, bro. But the thing that's so bad about Jit's situation, bro, everybody knows how freaky you is. Yeah. It's always some funny business with you. So it's like we really believe in the Mexican. I'm gonna be always with you.
Right.
So Big Bro like, nah, tell him the whole story. Tell him how you went out like a streak.
Okay.
So I'm still looking at Jit. He like, nah, bro, I was just trying to finesse the situation, Big Bro. I was just trying to finesse the situation. The Mexican. Alright, so this is the story. How Big Bro gave it to me, because the story Bro giving me, he trying to finesse.
Yeah.
Big Bro say the Mexican say he was laying there. He wasn't asleep, but he was laying there like he was asleep. You know, got the cover pulled all the way up. He said, dude jumped down to take a leak. He said he did do that. And Mexican say he turned around when dude did that. Now, dudes do that sometimes. If you my roommate, you know I ain't worried about you trying to do nothing to me. If I'm facing this way, and you know the toilet at the end, even though I can't really see you, it's just something about turning my whole back to you. Yeah. It's just like a respect thing almost, like, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm turned this way where the toilet at, and you jump down to take a leak, I'm going to roll all the way over and lay on the other side.
Word.
And it's like I said, it's just respect, bro. It gives you a more sense of privacy. Yeah. And then it just make me feel better. Like, I don't want to be turned on the same side where you pissing at, you know what I'm saying? Right. Mexican say he turn around. So he say, the Mexican said he don't hear dude jump back on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like 2-3 minutes go by. So he said he just still laying there. He ain't really think about it. And then he said he heard a little noise. The noise he said he heard was like a grease type of noise. Bro, you know what it sound like. You got the lotion popping. Everybody in here know what that sound like. the Mexican say he heard that, but it was like he could tell dude was trying to be quiet with it because how slow he was hearing it. So the Mexican say slowly but surely he was just turning his head real slow the whole time, so dude won't notice he woke. You know what I'm saying? As far as he can from his side to try to see. He said when his head got far as it'll go, and he looked out his peripherals, like looking right at dude though. All right. Now a lot of people post up pictures of their family. Like if you on the bottom bunk, they'll take pictures to the top
of the bunk.
So you just laying down, you can look straight up at your family. Or some people do it, the locker box, the door part that swing open, they just tape all their pictures right there. So every time they open their locker box, they can just see their family right there on the wall of the door. So his locker box was open. He had pictures of his girl, his daughter, his mama, all that type of stuff. But he had a big picture of his mama, like at the top corner, then other little small pictures over here. So Big Bruh said, the Mexican said when he looked at Bruh, he said Bruh was like this, close, up on the big picture of his mama. But he was looking at all the pictures. But he said when he turned this way, bro was like real close looking at the picture of his mama.
Man.
And he said he was jacking, bro. Mexican said he jumped up.
Yeah.
Tried to fight, bruh. Bruh ain't want to fight him. So he told him, pack up all your stuff, get on the door. As soon as the doors open up, you got to get out my room. So bruh packed up all his property. Now this is what Big Bro was mad at. Big Bro was so mad because he feel like this. And I also feel like this. Bruh, you're one man, he's one man. That man ain't pulled out no candy bar on you. He's just a regular man. If I know
I didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't do that shit. And you just do it anyway. Yeah, okay.
I'm not packing no property.
Yeah. Nigga, I didn't do that shit. Yeah.
With you, even if I did do it, which that's something I never do. I'm just giving y'all an example. If I did do it and one man told me, pack your property and get out my room, I'm not packing nothing. You one man, bro. It ain't nothing you can do to me that I can't do to you. You know what I'm saying? So the frustration was coming about, I think Big Bro, because you know Big Bro was an older dude, bro. And I slick think he was a little, I think he was a little prejudiced a little bit. I think like he didn't like nothing happening to a black person, you know what I'm saying, by somebody else. So his issue was like, so you done let this man, one man, tell you to pack your
He didn't even give a damn about the jerking
got
shit.
Man candy bar on him. He just ready to use hands. He tried to fight. You didn't even want to do it. So that what you telling me. So, bro, like, man, I was just trying to manipulate the situation, and I was gonna do this and that to him later on. He like, okay, the doors popped. The officer popped the door. You came and woke me up, trying to tell me the situation. So why you ain't do what you said you was gonna do? Big bro was mad about it. You know what I'm saying? So, dude knock on the door. Mexican dude, it's another Mexican dude. He like, hey man, bruh said he want one, bruh. He want to shoot one.
Yeah.
He want to shoot one with
For
bruh.
sure. I ain't mad at that. You got to.
So, big bro was like, he asked G, he like, you gonna shoot him with one? So, bro like, man, I ain't really trying to fight.
You after all of that, bro. You didn't do it. You know how mad a nigga get whenever, you know, motherfuckers, you lie, you stand on your lie, right? That's deny. But let's say them situations where you not lying, you know how mad, y'all know the feeling how mad you get when you getting accused of some shit you did not do. You be mad as fuck. So how the fuck you ain't trying to carry that over until start fighting this nigga?
Like, Way, bro. That's what a lot of people call anybody Hispanic in Chang'an, they call him Way. I never looked it up, but from my understanding, from me asking Hispanic people what does the word way mean, they say it means basically like saying fool. Like, you know how black people be like, what's up, fool? Boy, you a fool. You know what I'm saying? They say that's pretty much kind of what way means in Spanish. So a lot of Hispanic people around the chain gang, they call each other Way. Hey, what's up, Way? And then when black people get cool with them, that's what they call it. What's up, Way? Or amigo or something like that. But Way, they always say that. So big bro like, you gonna shoot Way one? So he like, man, I ain't trying to fight Way, man. I rock with Way. So I told the guy that was at the door, I'm like, hold on real quick, just pull the door up. So he stepped back out, pulled the door up. I'm like, bro, so you not finna fight this man. This man accusing you of doing some freak ass crazy stuff like that you know finna get you put in the blicker. And you not finna fight the man? So we done had to basically like convince and make him, you know what I'm saying?
Fight, yeah.
So one of the dudes came in, like about 2-3 of the guys stepped out. Cause the only two black dudes left was me and Big Bro and Jit. Well, me and Big Bro was the only one not fighting Jit. So it was the one that was Jit roommate, and then 2 other Hispanics came in and stood at the door. We on this side.
They get to it.
Jit acting like he ain't barely trying to swing. I know about 4-5 times. Big Bro like, hit him. What's wrong with you? You better swing. Man, swing. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They had to pretty much make him do it. So after they got done fighting or whatever, you know, they took the Mexican back out. The other one came in, and he was just like, bro, you know, he was trying to holler at Big Bro by himself. So Big Bro like, nah, you can holler at me in front of bro. But he was like, matter of fact, hold on, let's step out. Because he didn't want him to talk in front of Jit.
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
Because the other dude wasn't in here, so I guess he was just trying to keep it fair, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we step out, we go to another room. So it's me and Big Bro.
Big Bro, real nigga.
Another one came in there, and they was just like, bro, we just feel like, you know, we don't really want to turn this into a big issue, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something so small amongst 2 people. We all got stuff going on in here. But, bro, he got to go on the dope, bro. There's no way that man can stay in here after he did something like that.
Oh, so it's all this shit.
So I was like, I mean, bro, you know, at the end of the day, is his word against his word. You see what I'm saying? Because, I mean, who got the real proof?
Yeah.
Your folks say he did it. My folks say your folks lying. So, and then I ain't gonna cap, bro. He said something that made sense, bro. He just looked at me. He was like, Bill, come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody know this guy. Come on, man. This guy's a freak. Everybody know this guy. And I thought about it, bro. And I was like, I can't even cap and sit here and play stupid. I know Buddy about doing that. You feel me? Because he be having too many issues.
He
like
just
true. Wow. About having so much crazy stuff going on, because if somebody do make up something like this, you're gonna have everybody thinking it's true anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why it's bad to engage yourself into crazy type of stuff like that. Big Bro was like, well, I put him on the dope. I don't mind, but yours got to go on the dope too. So they like, I'm saying, what mine's got to go on the dope for? He like, nah, bro. If I put mine on the dope, yours got to go too. Both of them is a problem, because your folks geeked up on the cream 24/7. They done had issues with him before too. They like, your folks stay geeked up on the cream 24/7. So we bout don't know if he damn lying making up something or not. So he was like, I will slide mine, but you must slide yours too. And if you don't, then mine's not going nowhere. It's just however, if it turned out to be an issue, however it turned out, it just turned out like that. But that's the only way I'm gonna put mine out, is if you put yours out too, and let both of them sit in the hole and have time to think about it, whatever. So, you know, they act like they wasn't trying to do that, but then they eventually was like, I guess they were tired of dude anyway, you know what I'm saying? Big Bro tried to get me and a couple other people to go in there and pretty much spank Jit before he left. I told him straight up, I don't want to put my hands on him, you feel me? It's just, I just ain't want to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing about nothing. I just looked at him like such a, you know what I'm saying, like a little guy. I don't know. I just ain't want to do that.
For
so
sure.
Big Bro sent like 2-3 other guys in there, bro. And I went in there to watch the dough, you know, make sure don't nobody extra come in or can't nobody run out. And these young guys beat the brakes off of Jit. And they beat the brakes off of Jit, bro. And, you know, put him on the door. Big Bro told me go holler at him before he leaves. So I went to the door to talk to him. You know, he up there wiping his face and stuff off. And I was just telling him, like, bro, listen.
You gotta figure this out, bro.
You was a grown man, you know what I'm saying? All that freaky type stuff, bro, you got to cut that out, number one. Man. But number two, and always remember this, bro, no matter what it is you go through in life, I don't care what you caught doing, how far you done went with it, none of that matters. At the end of the day, you should never be in a situation, a one grown man, especially without a candy bar, can make you pack up all your property and put you out of a room, bro. Big bro is more mad that you actually packed your property and was willing to leave than what dude say he caught you doing. Cause he feel like you ain't standing on business. You see what I'm saying? You don't pack up nothing. Especially, now I know, you gotta finesse certain situations where dude whip out the candy bar, you ain't got one. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just play along with whatever he's saying up until you can take flight on him. I understand that. But a dude ain't got no candy bar and y'all down there around about the same size? Nah, bro. Can't go out like that. So he was like, yeah, I understand, bro. I understand. You know what I'm saying? So he left. Then probably about 15 minutes later, after the police took him out to the hole, the Mexicans put dude on the door. And then they took him out, put him on the door. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like this. You got all these beautiful women out here on the streets. Who the hell wanna risk their freedom about anything? Put yourself in a situation where you don't even got access to all these beautiful women out here. You in a damn prison, in some bars, jacking off, talking about, ooh, what that look like?
Oh my God, man. Hey, man. With that being said, man, we go keep going. Facts, though. Hey, he's speaking real shit, man. We gotta be. Hey, anytime. It's been a minute since I reacted to Bill Fees, and make sure y'all remind me, like, bruh did, bro. Because we can't let these. I can't forget to do these, man. Like the video, sub up, comment up, bitch, message your channel, man. Go watch Bill Fees channel too, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all great friend. We gone, man. It be let do it.